magic of having a wagon. These boxes are massive, but let's get to building this PC. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember, but like I think about a year and a half ago we did a desk setup makeover for a software engineer that works at Expedia. That's one of my best friends. And this build, this puppy right here is for him, full white build. The reason as to why we're doing a full new computer for him is because he's moving into a new condo, and that's going to be part of a series we're going to be doing for his condo makeover series, I guess, if you guys want to call it. Very exciting. Hence as to why I have this Sony speaker here, because we're gonna have a Sony TV there also. But yeah, I'm really excited. He's a coder, he's a gamer, he wants to create some content. Let's build this baby.
I was kind of told that this is the components box. I'm about to check that out. Aha, yes, sir.
Now this is what I'm talking about. 4070 Ti Super. Man. Just gonna put this right here. Gonna get all the other stuff. I think we've got some white fans. Of course, we got some white fans. What is this? RGB graphics card stand in white. Okay, there's a lot of other stuff in here. Let's take a look. More fans. Okay, that makes sense. What's in here? All right. Okay, so we've got M.2. right here. We've also got our Intel Core CPU. This is an i7 14th gen 14700K. Pretty cool. What else have we got here? I think more fans. Yeah, more fans. Perfect. White. We love white with RGB. Let's see. Oh, power supply. 1250 watt power supply. 80 plus gold. I believe this is fully modular. Yes, yes. What else? Motherboard. Aha, yes. Okay. This is Project Zero. Okay, so this is how do I explain? It's a back connect design, so it's like a zero cables type of motherboard. You guys will get to see this. It's freaking amazing. It's part of our whole aesthetic that we're going for, so this is gonna be clean. And then of course our liquid cooling solution. This is a 3-fan radiator in white. RGB again, because we love RGB. You know what? Let me put this on the table. I'm actually just gonna put everything on the table because there's a lot of components here. And the last thing, I'm gonna go get the case, and I guess we'll unbox it together. Let me just add some light there. That's good. Okay, that took a bit of time. All right, so wide build, MSI MAG panel 100 LPZ. This is an ATX tower, obviously fits a micro ATX, ITX, ATX, plenty of ports and stuff, but it's very nice. It's glassy. You guys will get to see what I mean by that. Well, That's a nice case.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've practically got a few days to get this thing out the door, and Kevin's been begging me for us to start building his new desk setup, so I guess this is the first step towards that. The thing is that desk setup and space makeovers take so much time and planning, and my goal from the get-go has been to go with a super clean, minimal, and bright aesthetic vibe, which takes even more time to get done. And because I decided to go with a white build, well, we all know the burden that comes with that. However, I was lucky enough to get my hands on a case that was literally just released to the public. All of this weight because I knew that this zero cable motherboard was the perfect match for it. So this here is me unboxing Project Zero. Basically, it's a back connect design ATX motherboard, which is why the front of it doesn't have any sort of connections. My goal here was to pair this with an Intel Core CPU, the i7-14700K to be exact, fitting it into this LGA 1700 socket that was later on going to be paired with 64 gigabytes of RAM. So that's pretty much it for the motherboard. I mean, you know the rest. Mounting it within the case, screwing it down, installing the M.2, and then the cooler, the MAG Core Liquid E360, a 3-fan radiator.
If you're ever unboxing fans and you have no idea where the fans blow because there's no arrows, the easiest way to know is that concave is exhaust and convex, right here, is intake. All right, just a little tip. What I'm actually gonna do though is that I'm gonna keep it simple in the way that I'm gonna set up the whole airflow in this case. What I mean by that is that it's gonna be intake, exhaust, exhaust, and that's it. Okay, yo, so I've never seen this. This is like magnetic fans that go together. Like there's a bunch of these little like clips, and I'm guessing they sort of connect on the sides, and you just put these together. That's gonna look super clean. Like I'm gonna put a bunch here at the bottom and just remove that. 3 here, and then obviously 3 here, and a single one right here, but that is so clean. That's gonna be super clean. I really haven't built a PC in a bit, so excuse my ignorance, but this is new to me. This is cool.
I haven't seen any fans like these. I don't know if you guys have, let me know, but this eliminates so many wires. Here's how it works though. Step 1, lay down your fans and try to find their magnetic sides. They'll just literally stick together. Step 2, find the center connectors, which are color coded in either green or white. These literally just like magnetically connect in between fans. Step 3, do the same for each side, but again, and beware of their colors. If you don't, you'll have slight issues like I did later in the video. Step 4, keep daisy chaining these fans following the first 3 steps. Step 5, once you get to the corners, again, follow the proper color patterns. Step 6, you can finally choose a wire to connect all of these 3 fans to your case. It's actually hella clean. Here's where it gets even cleaner though. After I installed these and my back exhaust fan, I was able to daisy chain the lower intake fans with a single connector to the ones I already had installed previously. That is bomb. Hands down easiest fan setup I've ever had to deal with.
There's actually no way for me to install this. I should have ordered this, but basically if you had metal here, you could just prompt this like that and have the car sit along horizontally. I can't do it because I don't have metal here, so I'm just gonna have it sit here without this. Sadly, this would have been pretty freaking cool, to be honest. I forgot to get a GPU riser so I can connect it horizontally. I'm gonna do that now. I think this one should do the trick. MSI PCIe 4.0. I should be getting it tomorrow, so let's hope for that. Yeah, free 1-day delivery. Yeah, continue. Yeah, place order. Let's just get it. Yeah, and ram sticks. I need ram sticks.
Okay, Ramo, go get some ram sticks.
I think this is it, guys. The GPU holder and my RAM sticks are probably somewhere in here. These are the RAM sticks. Where is the GPU? Okay. Aha, there you go. Riser cable. That's what we need. Don't mind these. These are other parts, except this is for cars. Gotta stop spending money on car parts. Just turn this off. You know what? Not that I'm skeptical. Sometimes I just don't trust myself. Let me open this thing because I want to make sure it actually fits properly. Let me see. This is PCIe 4.0. Should be fine, right? This should work. Let's try this. Bam. Yeah, that should be fine. Work. You know what? Let's get this thing installed. Let's get it done. Let me go ahead and install the GPU, the RAM, cable manage it, and start installing Windows. Let's get it done. Cable management. This is going to be really nice because this is a zero cable motherboard, so all the connections are practically in the back, and the case also makes it very easy to just you can even just hide all your cables in here because there's so much space. It's super nice. The connectors of the case are right here, which means that they literally just connect to the bottom of the motherboard right here. You don't have to fetch wires in the holes or anything like that. It makes it super, super clean. I'm actually really, really happy with this design, and it makes it even easier because the power supply is mounted here. It makes it even easier for me to just take connectors and just connect them here and route them however I want to route them. So technically it makes it easier to connect one here, and these two we can route and connect them right here. We've also got the front panel connector. I believe this is a USB-C connector, the audio, and finally this right here is all the front panel stuff. It's actually ridiculous how easy it is to connect all this stuff now. So much room. I can literally just pack up that and just close it up. The last thing I have to connect is all the fans, which I barely have any wires compared to the amount of fans I installed, but yeah.
Okay, look, I don't want to bore you guys with connecting fans. All I have to say though is that the motherboard has built-in JRGB sockets, and with some of the splitters that came within the liquid cooling box, connecting all of these fans to the proper motherboard sockets was not an issue at all. I also connected the controller for my fans, spent a small amount of time cable managing a bit of the back box, but I figured that with so much space, I probably shouldn't break my head trying to make it look perfect. This case just makes cable management, whether you suck at it or not, extremely intuitive to do. And if you are in a rush to get your PC set up, throwing all of your cables in there is definitely a choice.
All right, time to test this baby. Let's hope it turns on the first time. Let's connect all of these things here. Yes. Of course, there's always something. Back fan lights are not turning on. All these works. My daisy chain works here. We're all good. It's just the RGB is not. CPU or memory change. Please enter setup to configure your system. F1 to run setup. That's good. Baby. I just gotta figure out that fan. That's about it.
A few moments later.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is good to go. So I've figured out the fan issue. It turns out I just connected the wrong connector to the wrong corner. So I got that out of the way. I also got out of the way the paper and all the film that the GPU had, and I just put the case back together. So we're all good to go. I'm very happy. What I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna just install Windows and install some games. If you ever run into this nonsense where you're trying to set up Windows, okay, but your network is literally not recognized, you have to go into command prompt to be able to skip this whole page. Let me just do that for you guys. This here should literally do it. Boom, there you go, no more nonsense. You know, Windows, if anyone from Microsoft is watching this, why do you guys make us go through the internet when our motherboard apparently doesn't even have the drivers installed? Like, if the motherboard doesn't have drivers installed because I literally just set it up, how am I supposed to connect to internet? Like, it's just nonsense. Okay, I'm literally just gonna let this set up and then I'm gonna install everything else, have it ready for him. We should be good to go.
In my dreams, I'm never over you. Just trying to stay alive. No matter how I feel or what I do, yeah, I keep on wasting.
One thing's for sure, my goal here is to literally get him the cleanest build possible. And not only hardware wise, but also software wise. What I mean by that is, I just wanted to save him time when it comes to downloading some of the programming tools he needs, as well as some of the games he might want to play. If you guys haven't watched my Windows for Programmers setup video, you should probably watch that. But to keep things very simple here, I decided to first install WSL. Along with that, I decided to install the latest LTS of Ubuntu 24.04. When that's installed, I usually like to update and upgrade the OS right away and install some of the tools I know he might need, like Anaconda. Python, along some of the best ML tools you can get, can literally be directly installed through WSL. Microsoft also have a very neat guide on how to set up the NVM so you can get started with Node and NPM. So I set up that environment for him simply because I know a lot of the front-end work he does at Expedia is React based. And I also installed Postman along with VS Code, which I had downloaded the WSL extension for so he can access Ubuntu directly from the software. Since he works at Expedia as a software engineer, I also did need to install Java for him. To be more precise, they do use Kotlin, so I installed the compiler just in case he might need that, but by installing IntelliJ, I know Kotlin works right out of the box. As for the rest, I downloaded some games, especially because it's the most direct way for me to be able to test this build.
Yep. Last night, I pretty much installed like all the games I wanted to install and play on this PC. And I've been playing a bit with it, which is very interesting. It runs very nice, like really, really nice. I wish this computer was for me, to be honest. What we are going to be doing though is that I am going to play Cyberpunk and I'm gonna max out the heck out of it. And we're gonna take a look at FPS, make sure it's running stable, and then maybe play some Hogwarts and show you that, and Call of Duty, why not? Let's keep it simple, let's keep it fresh. Let's see what this baby can do. One thing I do want to make sure of is my settings. I want to make sure that the video, the graphics is all good. Ray tracing overdrive, DLSS is on, auto, okay, ray tracing is on. We don't really need DLSS. We don't need frame generation, that's for sure. Let's just keep it like this. We have a strong GPU, so we don't need any of that. High, ultra, screen space reflections quality. Let's put it in cycle. Let's apply that. Video, we're all good. Window borderless, full screen, 3440 by 1440. This is an OLED monitor, by the way. Perfect. All right. Let's take a look. We're at 70 frames per second. Let's get into this car. 63 frames per second. Let's start driving somewhere. Let's maybe go into a more crowded area. Yeah, maybe we're doing well. 64 frames per second. Start shooting people, I guess. See who's gonna attack us. 66 frames per second. We're doing well. I think we are averaging around 65 to 70. It's pretty good. It's very smooth, honestly. PC doesn't seem to be hot at all. It's very nice. Hogwarts Legacy is one game I haven't tried, so because I haven't tried this game, I just want to make sure that our graphics are properly set. Yeah, ultra for everything. Ray tracing reflections, ray tracing shadows, I want to turn that on. Okay, NVIDIA DLSS balance, okay, that's fine. Frame generation off, okay, everything looks good. Up to now we're getting 96, 85, 82. 75, 62 drop frames. Now we're going back up to 85. Oh, 162, 157. Okay, if we go into crowded spaces, we'll probably drop frames. Everything's pretty good. 100. Oh, I haven't opened this. Okay, let's search this. 110. Oh yeah, this is good. 182 even. That's perfect. I'm happy with this. All right, last game I want to try. I guess we can try Hell's Divers. Before we hop on a game, let's take a look at the graphics. Medium, we want this high, we want this ultra, we want this ultra. Everything max out. Let's just max everything out. Let's go ultra super sampling, see what that does. I don't think we're gonna make it with this. For 40 frames per second, let's hop into a game. This is gonna be funny. Oh boy, okay, 28, 29, 30. Oh, it looks so freaking good though. It looks absolutely amazing. This game looks insane. 35 frames per second. I don't even play with this crazy resolution on my PC. It looks so good though. Not bad though, honestly. It doesn't feel that laggy, but I feel like a little input lag, a tiny bit. Just a bit of an input lag, but not that crazy. Oh, okay. Hey, that wasn't too bad without all that commotion. 29, I think I saw. It dropped to 29. With the crazy super ultra resolution we're playing on, this is averaging 30 frames per second, I'd say. Let me just talk about the specs quickly so you guys know exactly what we're rocking in this.
Look, spec-wise, this here is a custom PC with an Intel Core 14th Gen i7 14700K to be precise, paired with an RTX 4070 Ti with 16 gigabytes of VRAM, plenty for when he dabbles in ML, with 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM at 6400 megahertz and a single M.2 MSI M450 SSD, which turned out to have really good read and writing speeds. As a whole, I wanted him to have an Intel-based computer, mainly because I know Adobe till this day works best with Intel chips. At the end of the day, Intel still brings top-notch performance and platform features to people like us. They continue to make great 65 watt and 35 watt desktop processors, so I'm happy with my choice. This is it though. This is literally the full custom white MSI PC I've been looking to build. I think it's gonna look so freaking insane with his desk setup once that's complete. If I had to be picky though, I did wish that the MAG A1250 watts power supply was white, but other than that, I am very happy with it. It's ATX 3.1 compatible, PCIe 5.1 ready, 80 plus gold standard, and double power excursion with the GPU being up to 3 times. With this being said, I really cannot wait to show you that desk setup and space makeover. I think it's gonna look absolutely insane. Right now, as of now, we still have a lot of work left for that space, like a lot, but it's going to be looking absolutely wild. I hope you guys subscribe, like, and hit that little notification bell so you guys know when that episode releases. You'll love it. I'm still debating on whether or not I should go full copyrighted music. I'll have to think about that one. I'll leave you guys with this. I'm trying to set up a LAN party here to play Valo. I just got my Lenovo laptop in, so I want to test that out as well. See you guys all soon, and I guess take care.
Okay, so I'll tell Kevin we'll have a full LAN party. We'll play Valo, bro, or Hell's Divers too.